So how do you get started using the sword? Well, let's just take the example from the tour. Very often they will put the sword right on the front edge of the cup and just learn to roll the ball down that 3-foot lane. Great way to do it, builds all sorts of confidence when you can do that. I want you though to have some success as you get started. So my suggestion is lay it down there right on the front edge of the cup and then start with the balls at the 1-foot sign. That's like making a 3-footer. And get very comfortable with that. Face square, roll it down. Face square, roll it down. Move back to the next mark, which is a couple of feet, which is like making a 5 or 6-footer, which you know how difficult that can be sometimes, and learn to roll the ball down that path. When you feel really comfortable or you want to feel really challenged, then put it on the back of the sword. You got a 3-footer that's like making a 10-footer. The tour makes 54% from 8 feet. So 10 feet is a little bit less, so don't get discouraged if you're rolling it down there and you're getting it down the sword maybe half of the time. Don't be discouraged, that's great putting, but get used to that process. That's how I think the sword can be used. Get started with it 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 feet, which is like making a 3, 6, and a 10-footer. You can do this. So here's a great drill. Simply set the sword up at about 3 feet from the hole, the end of it, and then start making putts, proof in the pudding, right? Start making putts from that 1 foot deal back on the sword. If I can roll it off the end of the sword from 1 foot, the ball will go in the cup from 3 feet, right? That's the geometry of it. Well, do that. Start rolling it down that 1 foot. It'll roll off there and it'll go in the cup time after time after time. Great drill to do. Obviously, the second part of this drill is to do the next step, which is to move the sword back to 6 feet, about. Let's see if we can do this. And make that second mark at about 6 feet. And then we're going to start by putting the ball right there on that 6-foot number. So if I can roll it down, that 2 foot off the sword, I've got 4 feet remaining to the cup. Proof in the pudding, if I can roll it off the sword, I'll make that 6-footer. How many 6-footers did you make in your last round? How many times did you feel a little bit anxious over that? This is a straight putt, obviously, but you get comfortable with this, you're going to make everything from that distance that sometimes gives us a little bit of a fit.